Hello, my name is Elaine, and my dream would be to buy a one-way ticket to France. I've always read stories about amazing things happening in France, so one day I plan on going to find my amazing something or someone. In France, some of the more amazing places to visit aren't the museums or the architecture, but more the small corner cafes where you meet fellow coffee lovers and make new friends. But never forgetting to visit the more historic places like Normandy Beach, which played a big role in France's independence. Or the castle on an island, Mont Saint-Michel, where princes and princesses used to stay in medieval times. Now people can visit as tourists, but you can also go and dine like a queen and view all of France from the small island's view. Or even admire its beauty from afar. But because museums aren't number one on sightseeing, that doesn't mean you shouldn't drop by at all. The Musée Rodin is extremely famous for its art pieces and sculptures laying around, with historic features and a Marilyn Monroe film made on site at the musée before it was even a museum. Some of the more amazing architecture to see would have to be the Basilique du Sacré-Cœur, a church filled with beautiful art that took several years to make. Although it doesn't hold any religious practices, it's around purely as eye candy to the art-inclined people. But the more important thing for me to visit would be the Jardin du Luxembourg, a famous place known for its natural beauty, where you can sit around and be one with nature, reading and drinking tea all day. Another place I will for sure visit is the Shakespeare & Company's bookstore, the best place in the world to pick up a book. Because in France there seems to be an abundance of cafes, what would be the point of getting coffee without a good read? This bookstore would be the place to go. From the outside, looking like a very modest store, the store is filled with some of the best and purest literature on this planet. Because the store only sells books, you'll be sure to find some of the most vintage reads, which would make it very worthwhile. But after reading and talking and laughing all day, who wouldn't need to refill? France would be one of the best places on earth to go and grab small bites of eats, and especially to get pastries. With lots of eye-rolling, hard-to-pronounce pastries originating in France, why not try many while there? Some of my personal favorites would have to be the berry-filled puffs, or the macarons, and even the croissants. But some of the more famous are the puff balls, the eclairs, and the cakes. Of course, you don't want to spend your whole day eating, so here are some other things to do while there. First and foremost would probably have to be buying Chanel lipstick from a real Chanel counter originating in Paris. Then taking a whole day bike ride through the Palace of Versailles. Then taking a romantic walk through the town. Then getting an artistic portrait of yourself taken by a French photographer. But most importantly would be to just have fun while there. But until then, I look forward to the day that I can run away to Paris to find out who I truly am.